Okay, let's talk about the Professional 1 page now. This page contains detailed setups for the gyro in terms of the gain and the performance of the gyro itself. The gyro works by using PID controllers, proportional integrative differential controllers. So when there's a gyro acceleration measured in any particular axis, which is a rotation about that axis, then the PID controller will try to counter that action by producing control signals for the control surface. So the gains for the different parts of this controller, P, I, and D, are set up here. And then there's an overall gain, and this is put in the yellow box because this is really the one that most users will need to adjust. We also have negative and positive buttons here, and by pressing them this gain is reduced or increased. Note that the rough setting of the controllers here is done in the basics page under the gain adjustment, which can be set normally to low, medium or high. If there is an adjustment made on this at Professional 1 page, as in here, then you see that it's no longer possible to adjust the coarse grain setting here, unless of course this page is then put into its default setting, which is medium, and then going back to the Professional 1 page you see that the PID gain for the X has also been put back to its medium position. There's the input sensitivity here, which is used to make sure that the range of the control surfaces, the minimum and maximum positions with the gyro on, are the same as with the gyro off. So these fine adjustments can be made to suit specific requirements. I don't want to go into any great detail about PID controllers. There's a lot of detailed literature about them on the internet. And note that here we can switch off the PID controllers with this function here, and that may be useful for somebody using the module just to get the gyro data out, and then they can do what they like with the gyro data. The gyro itself can be set between 3 different ranges. Typically we use plus or minus 250 degrees per second as full range of the gyro, but the gyro can also be set to measure much higher rotational accelerations. The gyro data rate we set at 200 Hertz, and then we have a filter cutoff frequency here. This can also be adjusted to suit. This is also possibly more useful for people putting the module onto their own PCB and then they want a particular data rate. So that's really the Professional 1 page, and again we can set this to its defaults by pressing the default button.